No, I hear about
just
no
based
Thor.
off of me not really caring much about him, and he always portrays himself extremely happy. I'm gonna just throw out two people. They ain't really that high, but right now they're still out there. I'd probably say Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Nick Cannon.
Okay. Breaking news. It looks like Taika Waititi will direct Thor 4. This is exclusive from The Hollywood Reporter. Taika Waititi to direct Thor 4. Meanwhile, development concerns force Warner's to push back Akira. Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Oh, let's get into this article.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Taika Waititi is returning to the many worlds of Thor. Waititi has inked a deal to write and direct and follow up his 2017 smash Thor Ragnarok. But his boarding of what would be a fourth installment of the Marvel franchise comes at a cost. Warner Brothers' long gestation adaptation of Japanese manga Akira. That project, which was penciled for a May 21st, 2021 release date, and had Waititi testing actors in a worldwide search for talent, is being put on pause indefinitely as the two projects' production dates began to bump up against one another. Script development concerns caused Akira to push back its shooting start, and while some of those have been addressed, says sources, the dates were now too close for comfort. Warner's next step for Akira is unclear. Several sources have said that Warner's is keen on keeping Waititi involved with the long term and hopes to see him pick up Akira after Thor 4. Waititi brought his own stamp to the Thor franchise with Ragnarok, infusing the movie with an idiosyncratic wit evident in his previous work, like What We Do in the Shadows and The Hunt for the Wilder People. Audiences responded to the tune of almost 854 million worldwide, while critics' raves put the movie at 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie also rejuvenated what had been a rare declining franchise performer for Marvel. Chris Hemsworth is expected to reprise his career-defining role as the Asgardian god of thunder. Next up for Waititi is Jojo Rabbit, a unique Nazi-era blah, 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 rep by the CAA. Oh, my God, Justice League panel, what do you guys think about Taika Waititi being cast as the director and Chris Hemsworth coming back, but Akira on hold?
Yeah, I feel. I feel that we're going to get more of the Thor that we never wanted, the jokey Thor. Again, we always say Ragnarok was a good comedy, but it was never meant to be a comedy. It was meant to have stakes and value, and a lot of the jokes were empty. You know, that movie had a lot of jokes, man, and I just
tons of them,
tons of jokes, and some hit, some missed. I liked Thor Ragnarok for what it was. I liked it, even though it was supposed to be something else. I liked it for what it was. It was funny. It was good comedy. They had to do something to make Thor likable, because he was a born character before that. You know, nobody was looking for Thor. I mean, what they did with Thor before Ragnarok was just like they made him just like to nothing. He didn't have he was just a shell to me. He was the most born Avengers out of all the Avengers. So they did something. They made him funny. You know, they made him somewhat appealing. Taika Waititi, you know, he could direct a good comedy movie. You know, it was whatever, but that wasn't the Thor that we wanted or needed. You know, so I feel that again we won't get the same jokey character. He was like that in Endgame. That was him in Infinity War, Endgame. That was gonna be him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, 3.
It's gonna be him, you know, because we got a glimpse of that, you know. I'm the captain, yeah. Oh, no.
Of course,
of course, of course. We all know who's the real captain.
Of course.
you know, be like, bro, like Thor, like why are you telling jokes, my guy? Like, you're the god of thunder, man? You should Oh, you killing me,
He's a
man.
comedian. He is a comedian now.
That's what I'm saying.
There was rumors he wanted out as Thor. After Thor 1 and Thor 2, he wanted out. He's tired of the serious, really acting.
I heard about that.
Once Taika Waititi came and revitalized the franchise with comedy and aloofness, he said, "I'm back on board. If you continue to make," he said, "I will be Thor as long as you continue to make him jokey." That's what he wants. Chris Hemsworth signed up for Ghostbusters 2016 to be a freaking cuck joke. That's what he loves. He's a cuck in Men in Black with freaking that stupid Tessa Thompson and that the dumb Tessa Thompson in that role. They were both dumb and trash.
Bruh.
That filth movie. That's the worst movie of 2019, by the way. The worst movie of 2019, in my opinion, is Men in Black.
So far.
Yeah. Dark Phoenix, you know.
It's
expected to. Dark Phoenix is... Dark Phoenix, I will watch Dark Phoenix.
Expected or not, it's still the worst, bruh. Expected or not.
No.
That Dark Phoenix is still trash, bruh.
No.
Thank you.
It's trash.
Thank you.
Not worse than Men in Black to me.
I watch Men in Black over Dark Phoenix, man.
I'm so sorry.
That was cringy, bro.
I feel bad for you.
Really?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, Dark Phoenix was cringy.
I could laugh at Dark Phoenix, bro. I could laugh at how trash it is. Men in Black offended me and bored me. I almost wanted to fell asleep so many times. It was... Men in Black is more boring than Dark Phoenix.
If Men in Black is boring, it's not a good movie.
Boring is the worst.
Okay.
Which one's more boring to you, Men in Black or Dark Phoenix?
Boring, I would give it to Men in Black. Hands down.
That's it for me.
And that's
Men,
not.
that's the
Men
worst.
in Black is definitely supposed to be fun.
Don't bore me.
I mean,
don't bore me, please. Don't bore me. Make me mad. Don't bore me.
Okay. For me, it's still
More
Dark Phoenix.
tolerable than the other.
I get it. It's boring, but it's still Dark Phoenix.
Gotcha.
Okay. More importantly though, Akira.
Yeah.
That movie was a breath of fresh air.
Wasn't Tom Cruise gonna be in it? It was some iconic actor was in talks to be in Akira.
I think Leo was producing his production company. Leonardo DiCaprio was going to produce
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. And they took out
I thought that he was gonna be
They changed a lot of
in
things.
it? I remember a really iconic name being involved with Akira.
Wait,
was it Keanu Reeves?
No, I don't think it was Keanu.
Somebody.
Who was the bad
That
guy
would be kinda
that
cool,
showed their face at the end? Because he was pretty popular too. But
The bad guy that showed their face at the end of what?
Akira.
I didn't see it.
You watch Akira?
I've never seen it. I have the movie, but I need to watch it. Yeah, I have it.
You need to watch that, sir.
The code says it's
I
one of
know
the greats of all time.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay, but it was some.
Tetsuo is
Yeah, who was the bad villain who revealed his face at the end of Akira?
Welcome,
Was it Christoph Waltz?
Oh, you're talking about the live action?
Yeah, the movie.
I thought you were talking about the animated
Yeah, I
cartoon.
thought you were talking about
animated
the anime.
movie.
I'm like, I haven't seen that.
The bad guy that revealed himself.
Akira.
Wait, I'm talking about
Akira. They're not Ghost in the Shell.
Are you lost or?
Akira and Ghost in the Shell are two different things.
I'm talking.
Hold on. You're talking about Battle Angel, Alita.
Oh
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of leader.
Sorry.
I'm thinking of leader.
Yeah. I was like, you take yourself off. Good movie. He wrong project.
I'll take the L on that one. I'll take the L on that one.
He said Christoph Waltz was the kicker. That's not Akira or Ghost in the Shell.
Okay.
I'm
Alita.
over here trying to figure it out in my head.
After Dr. Ito.
Whoopsie! Get Flash and Savage in here.
Okay. No, I helped you. I was like, Christoph Waltz.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
You're right.
All right.
You're right. Okay,
Yeah, while you were over there being blasphemous, we got a new sponsor. Chris Williams. Chris Williams, thank you for helping make one of my members a full-time employee of Jody's Corner. It's 1,000, bro. Don't forget, $4.99. Become a sponsor, baby.
Hey,
What we about?
I got one thing to say.
Alita was tough.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Delete that footage. All right, go ahead.
Final cut, bro.
All right, so Ronan, I want to ask you, Ronan, your take on Thor 4 coming out. It's basically a Ragnarok 2.
Oh, man.
It's going to be a Ragnarok 2. It's the same actor and director. What is your thoughts on Ragnarok 2 coming out, Taika Waititi, and then them shelving Akira for it?
All right, so the first part of that question, I think it's cool, but I kind of checked out after Ragnarok because now I know what it is, and I enjoyed it for what it is, and I see what it is, and it's going to be a retread of that.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi's cool as far as visual. I don't think he's like the best storyteller, and a lot of his filmography are comedies, so it makes sense why he would take Thor in that direction. And then the second part to that question, as far as the Akira, I understand why they're hiring him, but I don't think he's qualified. They're looking at him as far as the visual guy. Ragnarok had great visuals, and you're going to need more than that to tell that kind of story, because Akira's kind of complex. The only thing that kind of gave me hope for that, and that movie's been getting shelved for the longest. That movie's been in development hell for some time now, for various reasons. And representation is probably the main thing. This is the kind of property where that is kind of bent on representation, because most of the characters are Japanese. They wanted to change the Neo-Tokyo setting from Neo-Manhattan, so that you can see that they're kind of trying to whitewash it already.
All right, okay.
The Hughes brothers were involved at one point. Jordan Peele was involved at one point. Now they're talking about Taika. So it's like, I'm glad that it's shelved. That's good news. Get somebody that's qualified for it.
So that's good news then.
Get somebody that's qualified for it, and just go back to the sources. Because at first they were talking about they were going to adapt the 1988 animated movie, but now they're saying they're going to go more towards the mangas, and they've been doing casting with international stars and things like that. So either way, it could work, but I'm glad it got shelved, because I don't want him to do it. I don't want him nowhere near it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So you don't want Taika Waititi's fingers on it?
Not at all, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think that, is it because I haven't seen Akira? Have you seen it?
Yes.
All right. So you two are the ones who've seen Akira. Is it the tone of the film?
It is dark.
Of Akira.
It is gritty.
Okay. That's all you need to say.
It is that.
It's a post-apocalyptic.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah. It's a post-apocalyptic.
It has stakes.
Movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taika needs to be farther away from this shit.
Yeah. This is not his forte. Not at all.
Taika needs to be all the way away.
Yeah.
Like
I said,
stakes, seriousness.
This kid almost feels like
his name came up. His name came up for the visuals factor, and that's it. That's what I said. I understand why they went after him, but Akira's more than that.
Hey, so that's a very simple thing for me. Since all of you guys said, it's serious in nature and it has stakes and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm definitely one of those people that do not want Taika Waititi to do Akira. And you're right, Ronan. I agree with you. This is definitely good news that Taika Waititi hopefully will not direct Akira.
Yeah.
But let's talk more about Thor 4.
Yeah.
So now we know that he's actually directing Thor 4. I'm going to go to HC3 and get what he has to feel.
Yeah.
Do you think that Taika Waititi is the right choice to play, to be the director starring Chris Hemsworth, basically doing a Ragnarok 2 sequel? What's your take on that?
No, he's not the right. He wasn't right for the first for Thor 3.
But you like Ragnarok though. You said
comedy,
you enjoyed it. Comedy, correct.
I'm a jokey guy.
Yeah,
I love jokes.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with jokes.
Yeah,
I love them.
The same way anyone in the chat.
I need them.
Anybody in the chat who like Ragnarok, I'm one of the ones who like Ragnarok. I like Ragnarok for all the wrong reasons though.
Okay. Me too.
Okay.
I'm the same way.
Okay, I can live with that.
Same way. Yeah, but again, Ragnarok wasn't supposed to be a comedy, but it's like we got it, and it was a funny film, man. We're like, yay, so jokes, MCU jokes, you can't go wrong with that, but if we and Thor and Chris Hemsworth seem to be fine with that. He seemed, because he wanted that, he wanted to play a jokey Thor, because he knew his character was very stale. So I don't hate him for that, but again, the director, he's known for the comedy, right? Like he makes comedy, So like, why would you get a director that is gonna make this movie into a freaking laugh fest? They just go to show you that the MCU don't care about the source material. We all know that. And this Thor 4, this Ragnarok part 2, it's gonna be more of the same. It's gonna be the same jokes. We're gonna look at Thor as a joke. Thor's not meant to be looked at as a joke, man. For one, but Chris Hemsworth he seems like he's getting lazier. I never thought of him as a great actor, but he's getting worse in all of his films. And the Thor in Avengers, the Thor in his movie, the first Thor, those were good Thors to me. I like those Thors, especially in Avengers. He was serious. He had a couple jokes here and there. He fought the Hulk. I like that Thor. But when it came to Ragnarok, bro, like, oh my God, like, what are you doing, man? Like, how can you say okay to this? You know, how can you look at the screen and be like, okay, Thor tells another joke, okay, another joke, okay, another joke, oh, one more joke, you know, Thor's not a joke, you know, so part 2 gonna be more the same. I feel disappointed in the MCU, and you guys know me. I love Marvel. You know, I love the MCU. You know, I can take a joke, you know, better than anybody can.
It's a comic book. There's bound to be some jokes
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. But Ragnarok.
When it always the story.
Ragnarok is not a joke.
No.
Ragnarok is something very, very serious, and they turn it into a freaking joke. So, I don't know. We don't know what it's going to be about, you know, Thor 4, but I know one thing, Taika Waititi going to turn it into a joke too, and Thor's not a joke, and that's what I got to say.
All right, yeah, that's well said, man. I agree for the most part of everything you said, for the most part. I liked it as well because of the comedy elements, just like you. It was very funny, but I remember myself laughing, like, golly, that's funny, but also hating the film, hating it as a Thor film. Thor Ragnarok is probably the least accurate superhero film in the entire MCU. Probably. I have to really think about that. But the destruction of Asgard, the killing of the gods, the killing of his people, Hela the massacre, the goddess of death, turned into a joke, literal fireworks at the end, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The enslavement of Thor, electrocuted by a device. You electrocuted the God of Thunder into some joke.
Yeah.
I hate Thor Ragnarok as a superhero movie, and I like it a lot as a comedy. As a superhero movie, Thor Ragnarok is an F. It's a really bad Thor movie.
How they downplayed Odin. How you know Loki took him and he replaced. They just downplayed that. Like, oh my God, that was the utmost, bruh. Thor came back. Oh, I know you're not Dad. Where's Dad? And where is?
It was so off-putting.
Oh man, bro, they just watched that whole freaking arc right there, bro.
At the end of Thor 2, I waited years to see that conclusion.
Me too. Yeah, man.
So anyway, yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think that this is, and there are no Thor fans out there. They don't exist. They don't, because I looked at every single one of these trailers and I let the world know this looks like a joke. It looks like a fruit stripe gum commercial. I did it on the trailers, bro. I Jody Damas the freak out of this movie, and everybody hated me for it. And guess what it was? A fruit stripe gum joke, and everybody ate it up. So there was no Thor fans who supported me in that trailer reaction when I was getting massacred by Marvel fans. None of them said, "You're right, Jody, man. Thor's legacy, this and that. You know, Ragnarok is this and that." They all said, "Oh no, it'll get serious in the movie. It'll get serious in the movie." All right, you idiots. But now that we know it didn't, freak off, and now there are no Thor fans. So I'm going to just continue to wreck Thor as much as I want.
Yeah.
And whenever the trailers for Thor 4 comes out, I want them to keep that same energy, bruh, when I wreck this shit in the trailers. Because I know what this is going to be. It's going to be another trash Thor movie, but it's going to be funny as heck. I want every single comment that tries to defend Thor as a character, off rip, is getting banned. Because you motherfuckers wasn't there for none of the other ones, bruh. You guys are just want to be combative. You fake Thor fans. None of y'all even exist. Ain't nothing but 3 Thor fans in the world, bro. Because none of them came out and defended their. You take Superman's flight and straight away, watch the Superman fans defend their boy.
It's soup.
Yeah. Do that to Superman. Watch us come out in thousands and millions. Man. Heck no, bro. Man, y'all Thor fans should be. Ain't no Thor fans. I'm talking to nobody right now. Freak Thor, bruh, and its fandom. It's trash. It don't exist.
Now, one person in the chat says, I'm a Thor fan.
No, you're not. Who is where?
Not one. No. Not one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not one.
Yeah, Thor's garbage, bruh.
Not one.
Thor's garbage, bruh. Thor. Anyway, so, Marquise, what's your take on this, bro?
Thor fans died in Asgard.
Thor 4. This is a
Loki. By the way, he said he don't want Taika Waititi to even do Thor. So he agrees with us.
This is making me feel depressed in regards to anything Phase 4 because it's halting Akira, which I want to see. Based on what you guys are telling me, and now making that relationship, the actor of Ragnarok was going to do Akira. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. Just I still want my Akira. Sure, I still want it done right. Congratulations, there's going to be another Thor movie. My personal favorite was Thor 2. I enjoyed Thor 1. Ragnarok is absolutely horrible as a superhero movie. I was hoping, just based off the trailer, I could feel this like funny, upbeat vibe coming from it. That I knew it was coming, but I was still essentially hoping for maybe some really, really good action sequences. But no, okay, you're gonna you show me the possibility of Thor and Hulk, and then even in the trailer, I was like, that's not gonna happen. So that movie in itself is I just want it to disappear really of all the Marvel movies. But just give me a really, really good Akira. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly like I'm going to do for Lion King this week. I'm going to watch the original Lion King just to know that I enjoyed it, and I'm going to
do that.
Lion King is this week, huh?
Don't do that.
It is this week.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
You're about to ruin your experience for the
it.
Lion King right now, bro.
I'm doing it.
Bro.
That's for me.
I just
He
seen.
said he don't think Loki will be in the film. Loki dead, bro.
I don't think he'll be in the film either.
He alive, but dead.
I just seen the scene, man, with Lion King. Oh my god, man!
Like I'm looking at Thor 4
it.
and Akira, and I'm just looking at it like, why are these two even like having to take up space? Like Akira deserves way more of its own space and time than Thor 4. Why is this even being brought up with this?
But if this keeps him away from that, then fine. Yeah.
Yeah, if it keeps away, fine. But it's like, man,
in Dolby.
Great.
As Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you for that eloquence.
That's just how I feel.
I feel the same way, Marcus.
I need somebody who's, and yes, if in regards to this, more than Ghost in the Shell and Scarlett Johansson, I'm cool with making sure they got the proper representation. Because if I see like Tetsuo being portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt or something like that,
it's funny you said those two.
That's just not gonna. Gonna work.
Well said. Hey, I feel how you feel for the most part. TJ Toon said the dude that directed Tron Legacy should direct Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, Kaczynski would be nice.
Yeah. Also,
like
SSJK Dot donated and says Thor is the biggest loser in the MCU. He turned his kingdom over to a woman who's shown up in one film. Odin in heaven looking at Cap fight Thanos. He wanted to disown Thor and keep Captain America as his son. Thor doesn't need a fourth. They're milking him. If we're talking about Endgame spoilers, he gave up Asgard to the chick,
Tessa.
Valkyrie. Yeah,
Tessa.
Crazy, bro. That dude is he's lost. On top of that, man, we got a donation from my man PB and Jamie, bro. $50 donation, bro.
Oh,
from PB and Jamie up in here. The Streamlabs PayPal way, bro. PB and Jamie dropped 50 and says
50 hots, homie.
50 hots, bro. How is this being swept under the rug? I searched her name, and 2 of the top 3 stories is about an interview. It starts off with actress or activist Amber Heard speaks out about the limits put on women in Hollywood.
Huh?
Bruh. What happened to cancel culture? Bruh. I don't know how it didn't pop up in search. He said he Googled it and the Amber story didn't pop up, bruh, but it's there, bruh. Shout out to Mad Genius.
What they want you to say.
They don't want to promote that.
That media, man.
That's a
that
woman.
Media,
that's
media.
a woman scamming a man. We need to meet what's
that
hot is
hides
men
a lot.
scamming women.
Yeah.
Hey, and to tie that to Taika Waititi, just like you said, PB and Jamie, you have brought something to light here because Chris Hemsworth is tied to Tessa Thompson. Both Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson were in Men in Black, an SJW film that flopped and failed.
Gotcha.
Wonk, wonk,
So now I think Tessa Thompson will probably be. She might be in Thor Ragnarok, Thor 4. She might be in it.
Yeah, I see that.
So here is their redemption arc.
At new Asgard.
Here's their redemption arc, right? You know, everyone has a redemption arc. Here's theirs. So, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, you're coming back to Taika Waititi to try to revitalize your career or, save it from being crumbled into shambles. If it's me, I say it should be over with. But hey, Taika Waititi has been known to save films. Look what he did with Thor, right? They'll comedy it up the right way, and I hope that Taika Waititi, you pay very close attention to what's going on in your film, because the last thing, or maybe the best thing that you want to do in 2020 is be known as an SJW director. I don't know what his stance is on the social climate, but man, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. So that's it. That's it for the stream. That's it for all the topics, man. Shoot, hey, breaking news in there too, man. Fire.
Breaking news.
We're done.
That's it, man.
That's all.
That's it. Even with a bonus topic, yeah, that's it, man. We went overtime.
There's
2 hours.
There's no more to be discussed.
Hey, man, there's always something to be discussed. I'm thinking about,
Okay, stop.
More content.
Stop.
Yeah, for sure. All right, but that's not it for the stream though, because I have something else I gotta do, man. Just I said, we got a couple of enshrinements to the wall we gotta do. Well, we got one more today. We're gonna add one more to the wall.
Don't go. I'm lonely.
Cody is. hey, man, you're welcome, Maliko. Thank you, everybody. Midnight Luna, I see you. What's up, girl? I hope you're doing okay. DM me. Let me know what's going on with you. Shout out to Midnight Luna. She says Donna L has still 6 hours left in her shift.
Damn.
Hey, thank you, man. Great show. Thank you guys so very much, man. Hey, but we're not done. What's important is that, becoming a sponsor is the end game for Jody's Corner, right? We get 1,000, then I'm going to employ a league member, and then the next 1,000 get another league member until this is just a whole entire Jody's Corner network running things, right? But donations have gotten me to this point. Donations, all my own money, of course. Not all donations. I had to put a lot of my own funds, mostly. Got this studio happening. This whole entire thing. It's you guys. It's all the donators. And the members of the $500 club are in a special category because for somebody to donate $10 is beyond me. I've never donated $10 to any YouTube channel. And some of you guys do it to us easily in our live streams all the time. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. And some of you guys drop thousands. Blue Ranger has dropped 7,000 like it's nothing. Dr. Manhattan, he's dropped almost $4,000 like it's nothing. And I just want to thank you guys, man, and I show appreciation. Just like this one right here, Tim Fabro. Look, $10 just like that. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And this is, I really appreciate it. I really do. Tim Fabro says, just to the league was good.
Was good with it.
This one's for you, Ronan. They just casted Sub-Zero for the new Mortal Kombat movie. It's Joe motherfreaking Taslin. Taslin.
That's right, Ronan.
Nice. Hey, Ronan, you happy about that?
Yeah.
Woo!
The guy from the Raid 1.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Tight.
Don't worry. He's dope.
Tight. You need to come to the streams more. Yeah, just Malik. You need to make that happen. Speaking of the
man.
word Malik, man, we got this person this is the newest member of the $500 club. No, he's the second newest member of the $500 club. And he came through and he dropped like $600 2 weeks ago. $600 like that. Plow. I appreciate you, man. And because of that, you're helping able to get new equipment, pay for the bills that involved with running this. We got the AC running full blast right now, and that electric bill's like a motherfucker right now. But that's what's expected in the summertime in LA. But everybody, let's go ahead and welcome T Malik 84. Yeah, to the Wall of Fame, my guy. T Malik, there you are, bro. You are now about to be part of the wall, my brother. Let me start peeling a little bit. T Malik, I appreciate everybody part of this club. You guys are personal to me, and y'all deserve to have a spot. Hold this real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all deserve to have a spot on the wall. Done. In there. Welcome to the wall, Team Malik. I appreciate you, bro.
Right.
You are now immortalized, my brother.
Watchmen and Vendetta. You're in a good spot.
Once you come up here, you ain't coming down. That's it. You're going to be on this set for the life of it. So there's limited space, but there is space. Gregory Louisville, $5. Shout out to you, bro. G-Night says, ain't it always summer in L.A.?
Nah.
Summer just now hitting in L.A.
For the most part, though, I think you mean
good weather. It's good weather.
Oh, okay.
For the most part.
That's nice.
Good weather. It barely rains here, man. I love it.
Gregory said, "Good. What's good, league?
What's good with it?
It's
What's
me
Gucci?
and wifey, 5-year anniversary. I'm about to hit the spa after work, then busting them cheeks tonight. Hey, hey, Greg. Hey, happy 5th anniversary, man. It's good to see love going on 5 years. That's what's up, man. Hey, bro, bust them cheeks. Do your do. Ask her for, since it's your 5-year anniversary, 1 minute per year anal. So that's 5 minutes, bro. Have fun. Any advice?
Bro, have you ever had a woman ask you to feel, she want to feel dominant, she want to put a strap on, and then she want to
So you want to get pegged?
pegged.
Oh,
Have you had that in your lives? I have.
Has a female asked me that?
Yeah. Your girlfriend, fiance,
As in
or
to do that to me, or what I
buddy,
think about
to do
it?
that to you.
do that to me? No.
Yeah. Have you?
Thank you guys so very much for watching Jody. I appreciate all your love and support. Fatal J, shout out to you, bro. Hey. Fatal J, check his channel out. He has a channel, Fatal J. He said, "What up, League? Jody, what's good, my dude? You got it, bruh. Thank you for that donation. That was right on time, my brother. Some questions shouldn't be answered." Fatal J, thank you guys so very much for watching. Fatal J, everybody check his channel out. He has content too. Thank you to
I was just being inclusive, man.
Thank you to Marquise, bro, for joining me, man. I'm Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. William Grayson, shout out to HT3, bro. And my man Ronan Joe Genji for being here. William Grayson says, "I'm a huge fan of your channel." He says, "I'm a huge fan of the channel and will continue to support. Also, I'm about to publish my first comic book, sale/trademark. So stay tuned."
I'll look forward to it.
William Grayson,
Okay.
send me a copy, bro.
I want to see it.
I'll feature you on my channel.
I'll read it.
I'm all about promoting.
I'm all about
promoting
it.
the little guy. So thank you, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you guys Wednesday on J3 Stream. Thank you guys so very much. We the panel. We out this thing, man.
Later.
All right. Deuces.